Hello, my friends, and welcome to Italy, a Place to Love YouTube channel, the channel where I like to talk about the good, the bad, all we have to know about Italy, but in particular the channel where I like to show you properties for sale in the south of Italy, let's say Abruzzo, Molise region, southern part of Apulia, Lecce province and Brindisi province, and also Sicily. But so today I bring you to Molise region. So Molise region, Campobasso province, in this town called Portocannone. Okay, so we are in Molise region and we are very close to the sea. Now a town that is 2,323 inhabitants. So let's investigate, let's dive into the area. Okay, so basically that's where Portocannone is. So for me, Portocannone is a strategic location. I consider a very interesting place where to purchase a property. Now, first of all, because I'm in Molise region, and Molise is a very attractive region with a trend that is increasing with expats looking for properties in this region, Abruzzo and Molise, as also as the southern part of Apulia and Sicily. But also, anyway, Portocannone is very close to Termoli. Okay, we are talking about a quite big town, Termoli, and also we are very close to the sea. So, and the prices are kind of decent. I found a very interesting property today that I want to show you. But first of all, so please put like and subscribe if you like this type of videos. It helps my channel to grow. You can join my Facebook group, Italy, a Place to Love. I will share the link under the description of the video. But so let's start with two things. So to show you from Portocannone to Termoli, so how far we are from Termoli. I'm always looking for places that are not more than 20 minutes driving from, let's say, from a kind of big town. And anyway, here we are in 20 minutes, we are already in Termoli city center. So we might be in the outskirts of Termoli in 10-15 minutes. And also the same thing, I'm looking for a place that is also quite close to the sea, let's say 10-15 kilometers maximum. So, for example, here we have Campomarino, which is a kind of touristic area, but don't forget that we are near Marina di Petacciato, we are not far from San Salvo, we are not far from Vasto, we are also not far from Marina di Chieuti, Lesina Marina, so very touristic and attractive destination. Now, Portocannone, Campomarino, just to see Campomarino, how far we are from the sea if we want to drive. So it says 7 minutes. So we are very close to the sea. Okay, here it's bringing me to Campomarino town. Anyway, if I want to go to Campomarino Lido, I guess it's around 10 minutes. Okay, this is the first part of the video. So basically here I am on my Facebook group, Italy, a Place to Love. You are free to join. And now we go on Idealista and we go for our search in Portocannone. Portocannone, Campobasso province, Molise region. And I want to show you the property, actually, we are already into the property, but let's go back 1 second because that's the property that I found. First of all, I want to show you what's for sale from the lowest price. Now we have 1 room for 25,000 euro, 5 rooms 125, but anyway, this is not very bad, but is already in need of renovation as its style. Let's say that maybe also this property for 28,000 euro, it might pay my attention, but anyway, I decided to go here. We have a flat, another flat for 59,000, but here it is the property that I found found very, very interesting. So let's start and let's go into the property. So I want to read first of all the description because it's a very, very interesting property. For 80,000 euro, I think is a bargain. Now, detached house for sale in Via Enrico Muricchio 95. They are looking for 80,000 euro. It's 240 square meters. So 240 divided by 2 is 120. If the price is 120,000 euro, the price per square meter is 500 euro. Because we are under 120, I'd say the price per square meter here is under 400. So we might be around 370, 380. Very good. Then 7 rooms, but we'll see into the description. Now, let me show you. Now, single house already divided into 2 apartments. So for me, the plus of this property is that I'm buying one property that is divided into 2 apartments. So with independent entrance each and near the center of Portocannone. So we are very, very close to the town, to the center of the town, 5 minutes by walk, a few steps from the main street of Portocannone. Immobiliare Mondo, so this is the agency that is selling this property, offers for sale a detached house of 200 square meters consisting of 7 rooms on several levels. Now, the first apartment is on the ground floor, comprising of entrance hall, single room, bathroom with shower cubicle. An internal staircase leads to the first floor and we find hallway, double bedroom overlooking the balcony, single bedroom and bathroom with tube. So the first property is on 2 floors. And anyway, we have the entrance hall, there is the kitchen, obviously they didn't mention here, but we have 2 bathrooms in this property. In the first property, there are 2 bathrooms, a bathroom per each floor, plus 2 bedrooms on the first floor. And anyway, we'll see later in the pictures. Then the second apartment is on the first floor, comprising entrance, living room, hallway. Upstairs, we find a hallway, kitchen with fireplace, 2 bedrooms, 2 double bedrooms, bathroom with shower, cubicle, and window. So basically, I'd say that we are buying 2 properties for 40,000 euro each, which is extremely good because one could be, for example, rented out and already giving a yield. So the house have been totally renovated and are equipped with independent heating, double glazing, independent entrance. It has 2 sunny sides to ensuring brightness all day long. The property is suitable for small families, excellent investment given by its internal distribution. So anyway, here in this type of property, you don't have management fees. Anyway, that's why I don't like flats because I don't want to have extra fees. All right, so obviously you have to look after the maintenance of the property, but here we are talking about a property that has completely or at least recently renovated. Okay, now let's guess, because they are not by the pictures, they're not telling you which apartment is which. But anyway, we have the first apartment that has the entrance door on the ground floor where the window is, plus balcony, all right, with bedrooms. Probably also these 2 windows belong, and this window here also, and these 2 windows belong to this property where the entrance is here. And then we have the second property that the entrance is up the stairs on the first floor with 1 room here, okay, where we see the window and the entrance door, plus all the second floor. So both of the properties are on 2 floors with internal stairs. So uh, let's have a look. Okay, here we have another picture from outside. Very interesting. The exterior part, the facade, is in a very good condition. The pictures are not showing all the house, all the parts of the house, but anyway, it's quite interesting. Again, this is the second property with this gate here and with one room on the ground floor and then all the other rooms on the first floor with the kitchen, the bedrooms and the bathroom on the top floor. Then we have a balcony, but the balcony belongs to the first property that we see with the entrance on the ground floor. Okay, here I think they start from the property, from the second property, the one that has the entrance from the first floor, not from the ground floor. And they are showing you that there is, anyway, an entrance hall used as a living room. Okay. Anyway, I see that the apartment is in a very good condition. The floor is in a good condition. The stairs are in a good condition. So basically, I'm always looking for properties with no renovation works, and this could be the perfect property for me. I put an eye myself on this property because I'm looking to buy something in this area. Now I still haven't decided yet if it will be Brindisi province, Lecce province in the southern part of Apulia, or if it's Abruzzo or Molise region. I'm tempted by Molise because anyway, it's a kind of strategic position. You are close to Apulia, you are close to Abruzzo, you are not far from Naples, you are not far from Rome. So very strategic position. And also plenty of expats are attracted by this area. This, let's say, that puts you in the condition that there is always the chance to resell the property. It's not a dead area. What I call, there are dead areas where sometimes we might purchase and never resell the property. In this case, I'd say should be quite easy because there is this increasing trends of people from abroad buying properties. Anyway, here we have radiators, everything is in order. I like this property. Here there is access to another room, which probably, I don't know if it's the kitchen. Anyway, here we see that we have the entrance, and then beside the entrance on the first floor, there was a window. So that's where I guess that we are on the first property, on the property with the entrance from the first floor. Electrical implant, practically new. Everything is kind of new in this house. Then here I'd say we are already on the second floor, because if the entrance is on the first floor, it says that has the kitchen on the second floor. That was the entrance hallway. Now, the kitchen is perfect. For me, this kitchen is perfect. It's quite spacious. There is a fireplace, which I always love the idea to have a fireplace. I see that we are on the second floor because the roof, the ceiling is not horizontal. If we see the door, we see that there is a kind of roof shape. Anyway, we have a table. They put an extra couch here that I don't really see the need, but anyway, we have windows also here on the left. The kitchen is practically new. This is the type of kitchen that I like, built with bricks. All right. Floor is in a very good order. We have two windows. Then we have radiator. Anyway, everything, I like it. I like this property. Then here we have the fireplace. So it's a quite interesting property. New windows, double glazed windows, but the place is not noisy at all. It's more for keep the heating into the house. Okay, then here, as we saw on the second floor, all the rooms, there's no balcony, all the rooms have windows. And I want to show, so here we see the windows, but overall, now there's not much to say. All I can say is that the floors are in a very good condition, everything is in order, the doors are fine, I like this type of doors. Again, electrical implants, radiators. Then you have the chance even to put solar panels. Why not to install solar panels in this property? Actually, that's something that in the house where I will live 100%, that's for sure. I will invest the money with solar panels. Okay, then we have one bathroom. So in this property here, there is only one bathroom. In the first property on the ground floor, it says that there are two bathrooms. But I'm happy. And here I can see that it was recently renovated because we see the flush and the box for the water is inside the wall like they do nowadays. There is probably also a little window here where the bath tube is. All right. Anyway, I like this bathroom. It's not very big, but it's essential. There is the bath tube. And here we have the second bedroom, quite spacious. Now they put several beds here, but anyway, overall, I like this property. Even if it's a second floor and there is the roof, the height of the ceiling is quite high. We have a window. That's perfect. Okay. All right, so here we are in the first property. For me, the first that I show you is the second one with the entrance on the first floor. And now the second that I'm showing you um, is the first one with the entrance on the ground floor. So, and it has kitchen here, dining and living space with a bathroom here. Okay. And then we see the spiral staircases. Anyway, it's a kind of spacious area, not extremely big, but anyway, considering that we have two apartments, the floor is in a very good condition, radiator, double glazed window in PVC, so they're practically new. Everything looks quite new in this house, so I'm very, very tempted anyway to keep an eye on this house, maybe even to contact the seller. Okay, here, for example, the window of the kitchen is a bit high, but it's important to have a window. So, okay, then we are in the bedrooms that are on the upper floor, on the first floor. So the entrance, the part that I showed you before, this one is on the ground floor with one bathroom on the ground floor. Here we are on the first floor with a spiral staircase, okay? And so probably this is the entrance of the bedroom with the balcony door here, radiators. Everything is in a very good order. If they sell it with furniture, I would even keep the furniture. Then I will decide what to throw. Anyway, balcony is not very spacious, the most spacious, but anyway, it's a kind of long balcony, and you can, in the Italian style, dry your laundry. We don't have dryers in Italy. So this is the second bedroom, also quite spacious. I like the doors. So for me, this house was renovated with good standards. I'd say maybe not the most expensive material, but doesn't matter. Anyway, we're talking about two properties. Then here we have one bathroom. Probably this is the bathroom on the ground floor. Okay, anyway, overall is in a very good condition. Here we are back to the kitchen. So the kitchen is on two sides, one side here, the other side here, with the washing machine in this area, in this part of the house. Gas boiler, maybe the gas boiler doesn't need to be changed. All right, bathroom, we are back to the same bathroom. No, actually, this is, let me see, this is another bathroom. Now, there's, as we see, there's no box for the shower. Now, it's a small bathroom. It's more a service bathroom. Let's say that they compromised a lot with the space. They try to put everything, but the space is quite small. But anyway, I wouldn't use, let's say, to have showers. I'd rather have, but anyway, overall, the property is in a very good condition. Uh, I'm tempted because anyway, it's spacious, it's close to the sea, it's close to Termoli, so I can even commute to Termoli daily, and I don't feel the distance. Close to the sea, in a small town, peaceful and quiet. So I see plenty of advantages. This is all the house overall, as we see. And I have to say that I've nothing against. Oh, I see a car similar to mine, a Fiat 600. I think you can park just the car in front of your house, on this side and on this side, as I do here, for example, where I live. It's a normal thing to park the car in front of the house. I see there is even a light here. The stairs are new, the gate. Anyway, everything looks in a very good condition. Okay, my friends, and now I want to go on Google Street View to close the video. And I just want to do the street view from the main square. Okay, this is beautiful town, beautiful small town, very close to Termoli, very close to the sea. For me, 80,000 euro is a good. I see the post office here. So, and if I'm not wrong, now I'm trying to understand which one is the road. So this is the main building of the square, kind of royal place, palace. I'd say here we have a restaurant. There are plenty of restaurants. Okay, via Enrico Muricchio. So this is the road but you can reach the property also from the end of the road. We have insurance here. These are very beautiful houses, are the type of houses that I like here in the south of Italy, typical town houses. The houses, oh, there is one for sale here, Vendesi, but it's a full renovation project here. But I see that the houses overall are well kept by the locals. All the people that are living here are keeping the houses in a very good condition. We have another house for sale. Obviously, I'm telling you now, as you know, if you have watched up to now, just try to understand this. I'm not going into the place. I'm showing you through a third-party website, which for many people could be boring. It's not for me. But anyway, obviously, in these type of towns, most of the houses for sale are not listed. And this is another reason why I want to move in this area, because I want to start making videos about properties, but I need to be in an area where people would like to buy. And I'm sure if you buy here, there will be no regrets, simply because, again, you are close to a big town, you are not in the middle of nowhere, you are close to the sea, 10 minutes driving. What's that? You can even go by bike, 20-25 minutes by bike. So anyway, I think is the perfect location. Beautiful house here, for example. I like this garage. I like the way people are keeping the houses here. I really like. And anyway, I like this kind of townhouses just on 2 floors. Beautiful house. Again, I'll bring you now to the property. And as you can see, it's maybe 5 minutes by walk. Now we haven't reached yet the destination. Anyway, we have another beautiful house here. Many beautiful houses around. Okay. We are in, let's say, in the central part of the town anyway. Another beautiful building here. We have an old church here with a little square. You see people are parking in front of their houses. Okay, now we are nearly there. Wait a second. Why doesn't allow me? Okay, I got it. We are nearly there. Again, more houses, beautiful. This is the old church. Okay, I'm getting there where there is this house, this car parked. Look, for example, at this. I love this building here. Beautiful, kind of old building. Look, it doesn't look like anyone is living. I'd say many houses are for sale here, but I think this is a very smart place where to. Maybe the airports are not very close, but anyway, there is Pescara Airport, Bari Airport, Naples and Rome, obviously, but it's well commuted anyway to Termoli. So this is the house that I will show you before. As you can see, they say it's for sale, vend, with the entrance door of the second property that I showed you, with the entrance on the ground floor, with uh, with a kitchen, a living space, and bathroom on the ground floor, and with the bedrooms on the second floor with another bathroom. And then, anyway, lovely houses around, lovely neighborhood, beautiful, beautiful, typical southern Italian style, Molise style houses. Wow, you see another one for sale. This is a project, obviously. Maybe the asking price could be 10, 15,000 euro for that. And then here we have the second property. Now, I don't know, they haven't mentioned anything about this door. Maybe there is a seller, probably. They just forgot to mention. It will be interesting to ask to who belong, who is the owner. Now, I see this picture was taken in 2025 because it says Google 2025. And this is the first property that I showed you with one room on the first floor and then all the other rooms on the second floor with the bedrooms. With one bedroom had double windows, another bedroom, and the bathroom. Okay, my friends, so I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. Anyway, I think this town, Portocannone, has a huge, huge potential. Again, close to the sea. Here probably there is a garage. Maybe there is the chance to buy also this garage, but probably belongs to this property. All right, my friends. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video and I'll see you here on Italy, a Place to Love YouTube channel. If you have watched up to now, it's a must. Put like and subscribe. Thanks, my friends, and I'll see you to my next video. Bye.